Good morning. Bruce Kittle here with the Hidden Pearls Podcast with a Mindful Monday. So we have just celebrated the holiday of Christmas here. And to those who follow that tradition, I wish you the very merriest of Christmases and hope it was good and all the gatherings and all that kind of stuff. So maybe we'll just kind of decompress a little bit because sometimes it can be a lot, even when it's good. So I hope you're in a well and healthy place. And if you're struggling just a little bit with it all, just offer encouragement because it is just a reality a little bit. So it's kind of okay to feel a little bit of that. So anyway, and just encouragement to find a friend to chat with it about or do a little extra breathing or whatever it is, but take a look. And anyway, I want you to be well and healthy as we get into the new year. So let's do some New Year's Eve, whatever it is for you, breathing and a couple thoughts on New Year's resolutions. How about that? I'm clever, aren't I? All right, here we go. So if you would just settle in a minute. Oh, yeah. And wherever you're sitting or laying or however it is, if you're on a mat or a cushion, that is great. Just find a position that feels alert and awake for you, but not too rigid or stiff. Something comfortable that you can kind of lean into just a little bit. And I'm just going to say, just remember, like for many of us, getting down to a cross-legged position, I still do it every day almost, but it's kind of hard, and it's better than it was like when I started years ago, but it's not a supernatural position for us in the States. So give yourself a little bit of grace on that, but encouragement to keep trying, because over time, as your hips loosen up and your knees, there's something very effective about it, I think. So anyway, that's a side note. So as you're getting comfortable, let's do that. And I'm going to give you a little chime. And let's just take 3 cleansing breaths where you're breathing in nice and deep in through the nose, and we'll exhale out through the mouth. Ready? So we're going to inhale. Yeah, exhaling out. Inhaling full. Feel the air come in, fill up the lungs, even down into the belly. And then exhale it out. Again. So with the 3 cleansing breaths, let's just take a little check-in. Just energetically see where you're at. What are you bringing to be present here in this moment? And just help yourself kind of transition to be fully present here. And just with your breath, with your body, in touch with your spirit, and just be fully present. And those things that might have been nagging you from days past, or you might be thinking about in days future, let's just acknowledge them. So if those are in your thoughts or your emotions, just say thank you for being here, but not right now. And just maybe set them off to the side a little bit. And just kind of with intentionality, surrender to these next few moments together, being fully present, just with you, your body, and with your breath. And again, remembering that really this is just about paying attention to what you're paying attention to. And we're going to try to pay attention to our breath and see what's going on in our body. And we're going to try to let our thoughts and feelings just kind of pass on through. So like water going through a sieve or something like that. So we'll do some triangle breathing, as we've been calling it. So we'll count up on 5, hold for 7, and release on 8. All right, so we'll do 4 of those. So we are inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last one. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. And just take a couple breaths and then just return your breath back to your normal pace, whatever feels comfortable for you. And so we just did an inventory check kind of on our thoughts and our feelings. Let's just now do a little review of your body. With an inhale, just maybe start at your head, top of your scalp, and just kind of work down and just notice what's there. So we're not doing anything about it. We're not trying to get rid of anything. We're just paying attention to what might be present for us. Another breath down over your forehead, through your ears, your jaw, touching into your neck and throat. And then working down, starting in your back, your shoulders, your chest. Just working over that thoracic region, shoulder blades, bicep, tricep, forearms, fingers, hands, stomach, hips, lower back. Working your way down the body, over the buttocks, hips, thighs, quads, into your knees. And then now calves, shins, ankles, and feet. So if you find any place that's really holding on, and maybe the things you're holding on to are holding you, but if we can take a couple breaths here and just breathe in and take the breath to that spot that might be kind of tight or constricted. And then with each exhale, just feel yourself and visualize just that piece letting go. So let's take 3 of these kind of body cleansing breaths. So we're going to the spots that are tight. So we're inhaling. And exhaling out any tightness, restriction, limitations. Inhaling. Letting all that go and just kind of loosey-goosey with the body. Inhaling one more time. That's great. So we're just gonna, again, sink back into some normal breath, and I'm just gonna give you a minute and a half or so just to breathe and pay attention to that breath and just consciously aware of your mind, thoughts, and feelings. So maybe inhale just a little bit and just of wherever you're at. And as you're transitioning back to my voice, just be thinking maybe what's there for you today. And I've been working on just kind of an intention. I have my affirmations and kind of grab something from my core value set. So this holiday season, I'm really focusing on gratitude. If that resonates with you, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine. So, but just kind of a vision, a filter for you to see the world through this day as you're mindfully awakened and engaging life at its fullest. So for me, gratitude, I can be appreciative really of all things, even those things that challenge me. Is there an opportunity for growth or for lessons or for connection? And certainly for things that we consider to be, I guess, blessings or all the fun, good, crazy stuff we love and enjoy and many of us have in our lives. And then gratitude really for the people that have been in our lives and maybe they're no longer, either passed on or just rotated out. And then for the people that are still in our lives, gratitude for those. And if there are some that we're not too grateful for, finding an avenue to still see that as an opportunity. So anyway, in all things, some gratitude. So, all right. Quick thought on New Year's resolutions. I'm not very huge on it. And I think everybody's got to find their own process. I do find this time of year, though, really invigorating in the sense that it kind of slows down here for a week or two from Thanksgiving to New Year's, just a bit, not a lot, and I try to force that just a little bit more for me personally. And I do believe, though, in this process of assessment. So I wanted to mention that, so there's kind of a system of the 4 A's, totally blanking. George Mumford wrote this in the Mindful Athlete, but he's used it quite a bit. And I don't know if he originated it or not, but that's where I learned it. But the 4 A's are awareness, acceptance, action, and assessment. So awareness, acceptance, action, and assessment. And I think that assessment part's really important, but this basically is just an awareness of your situation. So I think in this New Year period, I like to use, there's a pie chart out there and you can look at them. I'm certified life coach with IPEC. IPEC, you can just look it up like that. And they have what they call a wheel of life. And there's a lot of these out there. And I find it helpful to go through and just kind of rate my level of satisfaction with those different areas of life. And so you could narrow them to 3 or 4 if you want, whatever. You don't have to make it too complicated. But the core areas of your life, whether it's family, friends, work, fitness, whatever, housing, finances, you could do whatever. And just how satisfied you are with those. And then for those that you're not quite as satisfied as you'd like to be, just taking a look at that. So that's kind of one approach. But I guess what I was getting to with the awareness is just this idea that we can't adjust anything or make any changes in our life unless we become aware of it and we acknowledge it. That's one. And then the second part is this acceptance. So, and acceptance doesn't mean like this is the end of the story. It's not. Every single day is a new opportunity to rewrite our own story. And I really, really believe that. But acceptance in the sense that being honest with yourself and like, this is really where I'm at. This is what's going on. And then reviewing kind of your role in that. So again, really believe that we're each responsible for our own lives and we project that energy and it comes back to us. And yes, life can deal with some stuff, but it's how we respond to those things. So, and then that courageous action, the step 3, is making a plan and kind of changing things. And then finally, the last piece would be assessment. So if we made some adjustments, how did that fit? So I think with this New Year's Eve kind of thing coming up, I'm going to work on 4 stages of performance planning. And we'll work on that over, each of the next 4 Mondays. Just offer some thoughts about that as you're going through your day. But anyway, I just want to wish you the happiest of New Year's. Be careful and be safe and be with friends and family who love you. So wishing you the very best in all of 2023.